Oh, do I have to go upstairs to my... I have to go upstairs? Okay. I don't know the way to my own office. I'm a real bad employee. Alright. What is this dick gonna talk about?
As much as I hate to admit it, I need your help. That signal you shut down in DRB territory. It's been active for almost a year.
You're telling me someone outside this company has had access to our network since before the first attack?
I've detected intrusions before and shut them down swiftly every time. But whoever designed this particular algorithm is good. Very good.
You've told Sarah?
See, here's the thing. The intrusions were possible because of a backdoor access into our security system that I never even knew existed.
The one Sanders' team used to get inside our plant.
I've worked here for 7 years, Jensen, and this is the first time I've seen that particular access route. David Sarif created it specifically to bypass the firewall. He's hiding something, and I think you should find out what it is.
Why me?
Because, as far as I can tell, Sarif created that access and was streaming a lot of data through it. Shortly after your ex-girlfriend suggested he hire you.
Oh, what? Praxis point. I have quite a few.
Don't you have some investigating to do?
Alright, for God's sake, I hate you. Let's go talk to the boss. More lifts. And they never have any smooth jazz playing. It's so disappointing. Alright. Oh, there's a lot of men in here.
Mr. Jensen, isn't it?
Sir, you have that charity dinner?
In a moment, Isaiah. I was hoping I might run into you, Mr. Jensen. Bill Taggart.
The founder of the Humanity Front. I know who you are.
Yes. Yes, I imagine you do. As David Sarris' top security man, I imagine you have quite the file on me. But I assure you, Mr. Jensen, I am devastated by recent events.
Really?
I do not support what you and your company are doing to mankind. I believe it's extremely dangerous. But abolishing human enhancement technologies will only be achieved through legal means.
I'll keep that in mind.
This is your first day back.
I hate what you're doing, but I'm not going to be
accident 6 months ago, isn't it?
devious about
Sir,
it.
we have to go.
What happened to me was no accident.
Ah, my mistake. But it must have been stressful facing down a second incident so soon. I imagine it brought back all kinds of unpleasant memories.
Let's play it cool.
I appreciate your concern, Mr. Taggart, but it was nothing I couldn't handle.
I'm a psychologist, Mr. Jensen. I know when a man is hiding behind words.
Oh,
The flesh
fuck
may
you.
heal, but the mind is not always so resilient.
I'm
You
fine.
might want to keep that in mind. Now, if you'll be so kind as to excuse me.
Challenge. Okay. I don't want to let him leave.
I'm curious about something, Mr. Taggart. What is it you hope to accomplish by coming here tonight?
I would think that would be obvious. Your company has been viciously targeted. The violence and bloodshed that's occurred, it must be stopped. But I'm afraid it won't be until men of wisdom and understanding come to an agreement.
About what?
About the future, Mr. Jensen. This enhancement technology threatens to change the course of human evolution, to redefine what it even means to be human. You think governments can afford to let that go unregulated?
You can't stop progress, Mr. Taggart.
Perhaps not. But neither can we afford to sit by and watch it happen on its own. Not when we have the ability, the collective will, and foresight to influence it.
I see. Thank you for illuminating me.
Anytime.
I don't like him. The pompous ass. Okay.
I'm glad we had a chance to talk.
You have nothing
Mr.
else to
Jensen.
say.
You're Taggart's
Like
aide,
you.
aren't you? Dr. Isaiah Sandoval, isn't it?
No need to play ignorant, Mr. Jensen. I am quite sure you have a file on me that's as thick as the one you have on Mr. Taggart.
You're an outspoken activist in your own right, Dr. Sandoval.
When you have seen the things that I have, you find you have no choice but to stand up and be counted. Frankly, I am surprised an ex-cop like yourself isn't more disturbed by the dangers of this technology.
Augmentations help a lot of people, Doc. Handicapped, war vets.
Yes, but at what cost? My own friend had his life ruined by these so-called enhancements of yours.
Ruined how?
A man much like you who had no choice but to become augmented. Yet once he was,
What?
too much power can make you do terrible things, Mr. Jensen. I suggest you think
Oh,
long and
I
hard on
see.
that.
So he turned into an asshole, and that was the augment's fault, was it? I see. Of course. That's like giving someone a load of money, and then they do something absolutely stupid, and you're like, well, it was the money's fault, clearly. Like, no. The guy was a prick.
I'd like to
Ask
hear more
about
about
it.
your friend, Dr. Sandoval. What exactly did he do?
Nothing.
Was he injured in the Gulf?
He went on a rampage in a shopping mall, if you must know, hoping to be gunned down by the police, rather than face a lifetime battling augmentation addiction.
He was addicted to augments?
They don't talk about it in those corporate brochures of yours, do they? Neuropathy dependency, rejection psychosis. Any number of physical and psychological ills have resulted from this technology, and yet we rarely hear a word about them.
I'm sure the literature is out there.
No thanks to the throng of corporate lawyers attempting to stop it.
Your friend, did he succeed? Did he suicide by cop?
No. Bill Taggart talked him down. I am sure you are very busy, Mr. Jensen, as are Mr. Taggart.
Yeah, very busy. So you can stop talking to me now. Hello.
Athena, you've been at this company a long time.
I hope that's not a comment about my age, Adam.
No,
Of course not.
but I know nothing gets by you. If Sarif had done something that could compromise us,
Mr. Sarif has only the best interests of this company in mind, Adam.
I'm not questioning that.
Aren't you? I've been here since the beginning. I've seen how he built this up from nothing. He cares for his people. He truly believes what we're doing is important, and he would never do anything to jeopardize it.
She's very loyal.
No, you shouldn't have. Now, if you'll excuse me,
We pissed her off. I'm sorry. Hello. Oh, I'm just gonna stand on your desk now. Hope this is okay.
Ross, we need to talk.
Professional.
Is something wrong?
I'm not sure. Did you set up a private access route to bypass the company firewall right before you hired me?
What is this? I haven't seen any of this
What?
stuff before.
Pritchard said someone's been using it to access our system since before the first attack. The security measures he and I set in place never stopped them because we didn't even know the loophole existed.
Ah, I see. Frank's fixed that, though, right?
He has now. But he's wondering why you never mentioned it.
Frank's paranoid, Adam. You know that. Can a busy man forget things once in a while?
You streamed an awful lot of data through that portal, boss. Right before you brought me on board. Pritchard may be paranoid, but I gotta admit, I'm wondering what was in it too.
Yeah, as an ex-cop, I guess you would. But the important thing is you found the hole and plugged it. We're secure now. And the information you uncovered in that FEMA facility may actually help us track these guys. So let's just stay focused on what's important.
Uh-huh. I'm pretty sure... Okay. Hold on. Will back down if resistance is felt. Doesn't like to be defied.
You went behind my back on this one, boss. With all due respect, you hired me to keep this place secure. But I can't do that if you are not 100% straight with me.
Why are you getting so defensive? All I'm saying is we should be looking forward, Adam, not back. Not telling you
Okay.
about that portal left us open to attack, fine. But to be fair,
God, it didn't
was
work.
your job to find our weaknesses and protect us from them. I need troops I can
Made a
rely
bad
on,
decision.
and I thought you were one of them. I hired you. I trusted you. When a lot of other people said I shouldn't. You know, Frank wanted me to hire a private military outfit like Bell Tower Associates. Maybe I should have.
He's not happy.
Adam, are we done here?
No, we're not. No.
Whoa, don't get me wrong, boss. I'm not questioning your leadership. I'm just concerned that the data you streamed might have been compromised, accessed by the hacker who attacked us. If so, how do you suggest I handle it?
By focusing on what matters right now, instead of dwelling on my past mistakes.
What matters
Sorry
right
to have
now?
to break this
Right?
to you,
That's
but
not a word.
frankly,
Oh, it got even
there
worse!
are a lot of things going on in this company that I can't share with you.
I've made
Things
terrible
that are above my
decisions.
pay grade. I like to think of us all as a team, but in the end, I decide who gets trusted with what. And this is just one of those times when you'll have to do your job regardless. Megan told me you could handle that when she asked me to hire you. Now prove it to me.
Placate didn't work. He wasn't up for it. He's an alpha. Okay. Alphas can be appeased. Do it.
Boss, I really don't understand why you're giving me the runaround. When you hired me, I said I'd give you the best I could, but I can't protect us if you keep hamstringing my every move. If you won't level with me and tell me what it is you're hiding,
Come on.
then I'm out of here. I quit.
Adam, wait. You can't leave us. We need you.
Well, get off my
Now
back
more than
then.
ever. All right. Look, the truth is, I set up a confidential data channel for a private investigator, someone who can run covert background checks on people, potential new recruits, like you.
You what?
This was all your
I
fault?
had to, Adam. You were a liability, remember? You'd just been fired from SWAT. Now, Megan believed in you, but I had to be sure. Look, I don't want this to come between us. I'll send the files to your computer. You can see for yourself what he dug up. But Adam, you'd better be sure.
Why? What do you mean?
I mean, sometimes the past should stay in the past. Once you see that data, you can't unring the bell. When you're ready, come back and talk to me. We need to discuss our next move.
That didn't go well, but it's so. Oh, I'm standing on his desk. It kind of ended okay. Can I go and look at the stuff that he was talking about? Or do I just talk to him straight away again? He said he'd send stuff to my computer, right? Let's go. Let's go and look. He's a bit of an arsehole, to be honest. Paternity test. I don't think I knew that. Neither of my parents are biological. Okay, what's this one? Jensen's had tried adopting kids from several Michigan agencies, but Margie was deemed unfit as a parent. Next thing you know, they have Adam. There's no real trail saying how he was placed in their hands. Oh my god, did they steal me from somebody? They stole the baby. Psych evaluation? Am I sane? Doesn't paint a pretty picture, mentions problems with authority figures, disregard for the chain of command, anger management issues, potential PTSD. Oh, okay, that's not good. Wow. I've got issues, apparently. Okay.
Athena tells me you spoke to Sarif. Did he happen to tell you why he made us look like idiots?
I'm handling it.
You can imagine how relieved I am to hear that. I'll tell you what. While you follow any lead Sarif spoon-feeds you, I'm going to do what I should have done in the first place and backtrace that signal.
That's your pride talking. Still, get back to me if you find something.
You meant when?
Pretty sure I didn't.
Oh my god, that guy. He's useful, but Jesus.